Question everything. For the truth should not be televised. And that's for sure. So with that, they got the Edmund Pettus Bridge, the Bloody Sunday, you know, with the massacre that happened and all that stuff, you know, against our people back then. You know, it's terrible that, you know, our people had to survive all these atrocities. And it's even more sadder to see that they're willing to do this annual march on the bridge every year when it comes to dealing with it, but they ain't willing to give us reparations, reparative justice. They ain't willing to reform the wrong that they have done to our people by reparations in the form of what they owe us, and that's money and land. But they want you to always remember the Bloody Sunday of the Edmund Pettus Bridge out there in Alabama. Why? Why do we got to keep being trauma bound and trauma based and traumatized over something y'all don't want to give us justice? Oh yeah, we know. We know what happened. We understand what happened. We survived it. But where's the justice, Kamala Harris? Where's the justice, Condoleezza Rice? Where's the justice, Al Sharpton, in the form of what has been done to us in the form of reparative justice, in the form of money and land given back? Huh? Where's the reparations? What are y'all standing for? What is the holding arms together and walking up the bridge for if we ain't going to get reparative justice in the form of what they owe us? In the form of reparations, which is money and land. We don't want nothing else. We're not asking for nothing else. Y'all running around the country trying to get us to vote for Democrats and get us to vote for this and get us to vote for that. But y'all don't want to give us justice. Y'all don't want to give us what's owed to us legally. To pull us out of ghetto slums and hoods. Y'all want to keep us there. All this song and dancing for what? This kumbaya singing for what? If there's no justice behind it, why are we singing? Why are we dancing? Why are we holding arms if we ain't going to get justice? Every year we going to do this without getting justice? Then what is the purpose of doing it every year? It ain't a happy situation. It's a sad situation. It brings back mourning for all the people that suffered and got deleted off the planet. The people, families that are still here, our bloodlines that are still trying to survive mass incarceration in the hatred that we are under right now as we speak, as being number one on the ethnic hate crimes when it comes to federal census. What is the reality of this? This is our point here right in a nutshell when it comes to dealing with those that are against their own people. Those that are for the agendas of the colonizers to keep us in the position that we in. The Sam Bowles of our communities. The Sam Bowles that we actually appoint as our representatives. Those that don't have our best interests as a nation at hand, but they have their legacy at hand. Because at the end of the day, without reparative justice, without righting the wrong, then there's just the wrong. We stand under injustice to this day, and y'all don't want to do nothing about it. Y'all don't want to change this. Y'all want us to march and hold hands and sing humming songs, but we don't get justice. We don't get what is owed to us as we toil in ghetto slums and hoods under the forms of rats and roaches, living in poverty based off of what has been done to us. Can't get resources to our communities, can't get resources to our people to be able to uplift our people. No liberation for us. We still caught under this lie of Emancipation Proclamation, supposedly be free. Knowing that Emancipation Proclamation means mass incarceration, because that's what we under today. This is that reality that we are in. This is what we're dealing with. Much love to my survivors and the bloodlines that survived the Edmund Pettus Bridge massacre, the family members that actually are totally connected to that reality. Because at the end of the day, we want justice. We want justice. We don't want nothing else. They know what type of justice they owe us. And their racist and their prejudice and their hatred against us is keeping them from giving us the truth, which is that real reality of reparations in the form of money and land that they owe us 100,000% in an unjust government, in an unjust land, in under an unjust people. This is that reality that we live as Aboriginal Negroes of America. This is where we stand. This is where they got us. And we got our own people willing to help them keep us here. As long as they're living good, as long as they're being treated like celebrities, as long as they're eating good, as long as their legacy is intact in their mind state, they're willing to always keep us in the position that we in as their nation of people. This is that reality. Allow them, the 1 to 10%, to live good with the massa, while the rest of us starve, while the rest of us be demonized, while the rest of us deal with hatred, while the rest of us getting chased down by slave patrol in our communities on a regular basis, while the rest of us is getting mass incarcerated, while the rest of us can't get no type of bank loans because we're being redlined still to this day, quiet as kept, while the rest of us can't own land because we can't get no loans from their banks, while the rest of us can't own houses because we can't get loans from their bank, while the rest of us can't get careers or jobs because we the most hated in America, so they only hire bare minimum of us regardless of what skills and what talents and what degrees we actually have. This is the outcome of having people that's willing to be in your shoes that look just like you, siding with the colonizers and pushing their agendas on you in your nation, from your nation, looking just like you, keeping you in the same boat you in, smiling in your face as if we all made it somewhere. But we didn't make it nowhere. We didn't get to no mountaintop. Because when we got there, we got pushed off the mountaintop, and all of us, the majority of us, fell and hit the bottom. While the rest of y'all clung to master legs and master shoes and master pants and stood right beside them when you was able to pull yourself up, while they helped you get pulled up because they were saying thank you for pushing our agenda. Thank you for being on our side. Thank you for allowing us to keep the rest of your people down. And this is that reality. So with that, I just don't get it. I just don't understand it. For that is the question. You let me know. Peace, peace.